So we would like to welcome everyone to this afternoon's event with our teacher. We would like to invite everyone to sit comfortably. Maybe you can turn off your laptops and your cell phones for now. And to just allow yourself some time to be away from those things for a little bit, to be able to really relax your mind, and to really be able to just be present for yourself. Today we would like to practice together with you some mindfulness songs. And when we sing these songs, please really practice them. They are, the first song that we will learn is breathing in, breathing out. And so when you're doing the song, there are some hand movements to it, and you can also do that to really just relax your body. And when you sing the song, you can just say breathing in, breathing out, and then breathing in, breathing out. And when we say that we are blooming as a flower, really see yourself bloom as a flower. You don't need to imagine. I see that we are all like flowers, especially when we smile. So when we say that we are blooming as a flower, really see yourself bloom as a flower. And remember to smile. And when we say that we are as solid as a mountain, really feel yourself grounded. Because when we are grounded and when we have, and we're really be able to be in touch with this peace inside of us, we're very solid, like a mountain. So, so maybe we can start.
Quite good, but I think we can hear you even louder if you try. We just had a wonderful tour of your buildings here, and we were learning that part of your wish is to bring the outside inside. And this song is an active practice of bringing these qualities from the outside, the qualities of the flower, the mountain, still water, and the earth, bringing them deep inside your heart and touching them right here and right now. So we invite you to at least do the hand movements with us. And as you can tell, the song lyrics are very simple, so you can join in where you can. So the words are breathing in, breathing out. I am blooming as a flower. I am fresh as the dew. If you like, you can close your eyes and you can visualize these qualities inside yourself. I am blooming as a flower. I am fresh as the dew. I am solid as a mountain. I am firm as the earth. I am free. I am free. Breathing in, breathing out. I am water reflecting what is real and what is true. And I feel there is space deep inside of me. All of us, we have these qualities, and we just need to get in touch with them in order to wake them up a little bit. And we can do that together now.
Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. I am blooming as a flower. I am fresh as the dew. I am solid as a mountain. I am firm as the earth. I am free. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. I am water reflecting what is real, what is true. And I feel there is space deep inside of me. I am free, I am free, I am free.
That was good. Thank you. We know that this works. That's why we're sharing it with you, and we just want to share this experience with you today too. We have another song. So this song is a wonderful practice to be able to learn the basic tools of meditation. So the words to the song are also actually a guided meditation. And so as we sing this song together, the words are very simple. There's only about 8 of them. You can close your eyes and really arrive with each note and each word, and really get the feeling of the words. The words are in, so this means you're breathing in. Out, you're breathing out. Deep, slow, calm, ease, smile, release. Release means we let go of all our worries. We let go of all the things, the emails we haven't answered, the work that we're meant to be doing right now. And we arrive right here and just enjoy it.
In, out, deep, slow, calm, ease,
So please join in to help you realize the fruit of this practice.
In out, deep, slow, calm ease, smile, release, present moment, wonderful moment. In, out, deep, slow, calm, ease, smile, release, present moment, wonderful moment.
Okay, we have a third and final song we'd like to share with you. It's about touching our happiness and realizing that we have nowhere to go and nothing to do. So we really want to bring our full concentration and presence to our time together, and touching our happiness and not being in a hurry and not feeling dispersed and wanting to go anywhere is how we do it. So we like to do it by singing as well. So please join us.
It's a little too high. Happiness is here and now. I have drowned my worries. Nowhere to
So, dear friends, we will now have a chance to experience a guided meditation together. So, I wonder if the seats here at the front that are empty, are they available? Would people like to? Are they reserved? They're reserved for some invisible friends. Okay. Wherever you are, you can be fully present there. We know you're not a ghost. So our sister will maybe give some guidance on how to sit, in particular with your feet touching the ground, and you may like to move forward a little bit on your chair. We'd like to invite the monastic brothers and sisters to come up to practice sitting meditation on the stage. Thank you.
Good afternoon, dear friends. We're going to have a brief guided meditation so that we can come in touch with the peace, calmness, and stillness in ourselves. So please sit comfortably, sit upright. You may want to close your eyes so that you can concentrate better on your breathing. You may want to bring your attention to the air coming in, the air coming out of your nose. This is something that we can do throughout the day. We can find a minute here and there in the day to come back to ourselves, whether we are in the office, in our workspace in the office, or whether we are sitting at a traffic light, a red traffic light, that we can take the opportunity to rest. We can take the opportunity to relax our body and our mind. And it's quality time with ourselves. And simply enjoy your in-breath, enjoy the out-breath. And if you notice yourself thinking about something, worrying about something, just simply smile to that thought and let it go. And stay with your breathing. Breathing in. I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out. I know I'm breathing out. In. Out. Breathing in, I'm aware of my abdomen rising. Breathing out, I'm aware of my abdomen falling. Abdomen rising, abdomen falling. Breathing in, I'm aware of my whole body. Breathing out, I relax my whole body. I smile to my body and I release all the tension and tightness that may be there in my body. Aware of body, relaxing body. Aware, breathing in, I'm aware of my heart. Breathing out, I smile with gratitude to my heart. Aware of heart, smiling with gratitude. Breathing in, I dwell fully in the present moment. Breathing out, I know this is a wonderful moment. present moment, wonderful moment. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm alive. Breathing out, I smile to life. Aware of being alive, smiling to life.
You're invited very warmly to stand up as our teacher enters. Thank you. Dear friends, there's also some spaces at the front. Even if those spaces are reserved, it seems those people aren't coming. If there's an empty space next to you, would you like to lift your hand up? So if anyone's in the overflow room or in this hall, please come forward to fill the spaces. Thank you. Looks like there's about 10 or 12. Please keep your hands raised if
Please
there's
sit
an empty
down.
space next to you.
Thank you. Please sit down. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to this moment. I want to thank the monastics of Deer Park Monastery for singing and leading us in breath work. Such practices bring us into the moment. Many of us are here to deepen our ability to be fully present, to be in that stream of that profound, simple, yet elusive condition of awareness that results from mindfulness, and to learn that from one who embodies it, Thich Nhat Hanh. I have to honestly say I've never been in Charlie's when it's been this quiet for this long. It's a beautiful quality. I'm Liv Wu. I'm a cook at Google. I teach yoga. I do some writing. Standing here, I'm letting the fullness of this moment wash over me. I know that several of us have at your side friends and family, some from all the way across the country. Welcome to all of you as we converge at this time and place. It's unique for Silicon Valley to bring into our midst a Buddhist monk. This great teacher, Thai, agreed to come in part because of who we are. Googlers who are open to engaging each other, doing the right thing, and bringing forth bright sparks. Thich Nhat Hanh knows our ethos, and he knows it could be renewed by mindfulness. When we reached out to him, his itinerary was already set, yet Thai was willing to reconfigure his North American tour to come to us. In his wisdom, he refused to do just a talk. He wanted us to practice mindfulness. In other words, he wanted us to walk the talk. Not just some cerebral tech talk, but to do it. To do mindfulness. And sure enough, when we opened reservations for this event, we were fully booked in less than 24 hours. We hunger for health. We hunger for a happiness that sustains us in our bodies, in our families, and in our workplace. We seek longevity and productivity in the workplace and in relationships. Work and life are interrelated. The life force from one flows into the other. I belong to a self-formed group at Google that called the Compassionati. And we believe that wisdom practices and a commitment to personal growth can realign our company and our culture with our core beliefs and sustain us as we grow. When I cook, I am rooting myself in the moment. The foods that I handle are expressions of time and place, of a seed, sunlight, water, air, and earth. An arrangement of carbon, oxygen, and nitrogen, and hundreds of compounds, and their interaction brings them before me. They have been stewarded by the caring hands of local small producers, and now go through mine and become an offering to those at my table. And this is true of all the cooks who cook for me and my colleagues, and all the foods that we put before you. You and I and our nourishment intersect in a web of life. This work makes me aware of how interdependent we are, how as conscious beings we have a way of being with each other and maybe even healing each other in times of personal crises. Tonight, we have the great gift of Thay's offering if we choose to walk this path. He has embodied for 85 years peace, activism, vital health, big thinking, a directed life, diverse talents, and long-lived productivity. I will turn over his introduction to Dr. Lillian Chung, who knows him well. She's the co-author of Savor, Mindful Eating, Mindful Life. By the way, that's for sale in the back later if you'd like. Without Lillian, we would not have Thay here today. She's the one who made this happen, and I'm very grateful to her. She will as well give us the scientific perspective of mindfulness and health. Lillian Chung is a lecturer and director of health promotion and communication at the Harvard School of Public Health's Department of Nutrition. She received the Doctor of Science in Nutrition at the Harvard School of Public Health and is a registered dietitian. She is co-investigator at the Harvard Prevention Research Center on Nutrition and Physical Activity and is the founder and editorial director of the Nutrition Source, Harvard's website on nutrition. Lillian has authored scores of peer-reviewed scientific papers as well as nutrition articles for mass media. Yet her investigation was incomplete until she found her own path through mindfulness. And she found it through Thich Nhat Hanh. To me, she's that perfect balance of humanity. She's both a person of science and a person of spirit. Lillian.
Thank you. Thank you, Olivia, for your kind introduction and your leadership in making this very special event today a reality. Dear Thay, and hello everyone. I'm thrilled to be here with you today at Google. I would like to share with you how this event came into being. How many of you in Google have seen this food pyramid in the Google cafes? Okay, that's good. Did you ever wonder how it ended up in Google cafes all around the world? My colleagues at the Harvard School of Public Health created the Healthy Eating Pyramid. And it's based on the latest science about how our food choices affect our health. And since 2009, the Google culinary team, including Olivia Wu, have been working with us, the Harvard team, led by our chairman of the nutrition department, Dr. Walter Willett, to offer you this science-based information and to ensure healthy choices in all Google cafes. Not too long ago, Olivia and I were talking about the appropriate dessert serving sizes in Google cafes. And I pointed out that while portion sizes and types of desserts are important, many of us are still driven by our ingrained unhealthy eating habits. We are not lacking of information on what's good for us. The problem lies more with our hectic multitasking and stressful modern lives. Many of us rarely pay attention to what we eat, why we are eating what we eat, how we eat, and how much we eat. Why does this matter? Well, it has significant implications for us as individuals, as well as for us as part of the global community. I am sure it's no news to you that we are in the midst of a worldwide obesity epidemic. In 2008, about 1/5 of our world population was overweight or obese, and that's 1.5 billion people worldwide. In the United States, 1 out of 3 adults is obese. And scientists estimate that if the obesity epidemic is not controlled, half of all American adults will be obese by 2030. Why is this alarming? Obesity affects every organ in our bodies, and it increases the risk of major chronic diseases such as diabetes, high blood pressure, stroke, heart disease, and depression. This is a major concern for healthcare, as the system may be overwhelmed to the breaking point. According to one estimate, Americans will spend more than $300 billion per year by 2020 on obesity-related problems. Furthermore, if we do not turn the obesity epidemic around, scientists predict this generation of children may have a shorter lifespan than their parents. We currently also have a stress epidemic in the US. A 2009 national survey indicated that 3 out of 4 American adults reported moderate to high levels of stress, a state I'm sure many of you can relate to. Stress adversely affects our whole being. It affects our immune and cardiovascular systems. It's linked to back pain, headaches, and stomach problems, and is also associated with obesity and overeating. What are some of the factors that contribute to obesity? One major factor is our food environment. We live in a toxic food environment, and many of us are not fully aware of it. We are surrounded by abundant, supersized, highly processed foods and drinks that are easy to access. Scientists are actually investigating now whether these highly processed foods can cause neurological changes. These changes can lead to a state that scientists call conditioned overeating or hypereating. We overeat 24/7, overriding our sense of fullness again and again. we also live in a toxic media environment. Our senses are constantly bombarded with stimuli and commercials, driving us to eat more of the wrong foods and move less. We need to find a way to stop living our lives on autopilot. People from all walks of life have been practicing mindfulness for thousands of years. And this is a good solution to keep us on the healthy eating and healthy living track while reducing our stress. Yet scientists just recently shown interest in investigating how mindfulness affects our health. For example, in year 1999, the National Institute of Health only funded 3 studies. And in the year 2010, they funded over 100 studies. And areas of diverse research include the effects of mindfulness practice on stress reduction, depression, hot flashes, addiction, irritable bowel syndrome, parenting, diabetes, cancer survival, and weight management. There are ongoing studies suggesting that mindfulness practice can change our brain. While these scientific studies are young, the practice of mindfulness is old. It is ancient wisdom that stands the test of time. My first wonderful taste of mindfulness came during a 1997 retreat with Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh in Key West, Florida. It was a week-long retreat entitled Opening the Door to Healing and Transformation. At that time, I was totally stressed out by work and family demands. But as I followed the simple practices at the retreat, my stress evaporated, and I could touch my inner peace. At the end of the retreat, Thai said, "Some of you may have touched peace in this retreat, but if you don't continue to practice, you will lose it all." As a good student, I took it to heart and have been practicing ever since. During the same retreat, I had a aha moment. I realized that the missing piece to help people change their unhealthy eating habits is mindfulness. Over the years, I had the privilege of learning and collaborating with Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh to weave together ancient wisdom and modern science to help improve our own well-being and the well-being of our world. The outcome of this unique collaboration and adventure is our book, Savor Mindful Eating, Mindful Life. Now, you will have a really precious opportunity to learn about mindfulness directly and practice mindfulness together with Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh. We call him Thai, Vietnamese word for teacher. Thai is one of the most respected and recognized Zen masters of our time. He is a poet, an artist, and author of numerous best-selling books. Thai writes beautiful calligraphy with brushes like the title that we have over here. And Thai is also one of the founders of the Engaged Buddhism movement, helping to bring peace personally and globally to the world. And as he wrote in this beautiful calligraphy, another one, peace in oneself peace in our world. His teaching has reached a global audience and is non-sectarian. Being a dedicated peace activist and human rights advocate, his lifelong efforts to promote peace and conciliation moved Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to nominate him for the Nobel Peace Prize in 1967. For the next few hours, you will learn how to integrate the practice of mindfulness into your daily life. Not just when you're sitting on the meditation cushion, but also while you work, play, eat, and walk. You will learn that practicing mindfulness is not just an individual matter. Practicing mindfulness is also a collective matter. Both personal and social responsibilities are needed for broad positive changes in our society. With mindfulness, we will realize that each one of us can be an agent of change. Each one of us can contribute towards the sea change in our world that supports the well-being of all in this generation and beyond. We are extremely grateful and fortunate that Thai, together with his brothers and sisters, have taken time out of their busy North American teaching tour to be here with us today at Google. They bring along a wonderful, serene mindfulness energy. This is a very special day. Without further ado, let's savor our mindfulness journey together with Thai.